first stage was the stage of almost a blank board. A blank board in a sense that there was no Nepali film scenario to talk about. You know, we were making films very sporadically. You know, maybe one film in 2 years, or 2 films in 3 years. So there was no consistency of Nepali film, and to work in a Nepali film professionally and to take it up as a career was almost unthinkable. So that was the initial phase, and that was the phase when I entered the Nepali films. Today, I think Nepali film, we're going through a transition period. You know, we're going through a stage where we're turning a point to a certain extent. In many ways, we have shed the old skin, and we're sort of getting into the new skin. Reason being that films with various other subjects than your regular cliche subjects that we've been making it, we're sort of like deviating from it and being a little bit more experimental. So in some respect we can say that we have moved with time. But then again, in many respects, you know, like if you compare it with the international films or the stages that films are internationally, we have a long way to go yet. That's for sure. Film is a highly creative field, and the director is the most important person behind the films. So I think we would want more of a director who are confident with their craft, which I think we are still lacking a bit. And two, I think we as an artist, we as an actor also have to take our craft much more seriously. It's a vision of a director, it's a fact, but then again, I think we as an actors and actresses should also bring some innovation to the scene. Film as such in Nepal is something that's so highly likable, and so many people are attracted, and so many people are used to seeing it, that I cannot imagine a time when there will be no film being made in this country. So the enthusiasm I see is from the both sides, from the audience side, as the people who want to view films, and from the maker side, who would want to keep on making films. So all that, both that forces exist in a full swing. So if you go by that, I don't think so there's stopping in the making of a Nepali film. So that gives me a solid reason to say that there's going to be a good future in Nepali film. Oh yes, definitely, because it's not that all actors eventually turn into a filmmaker, it's not that. But I have this immense desire of wanting to direct. And the reason being is that it's because I would want to tell a story of my own. So I don't think so my journey in the film scenario would be complete without me getting into the directorial venture, you know. That's my next step. That's my next step, and hopefully I'll be able to do it before I get too old so I can play as an actor in my own film. This is a very tricky situation, I think, because A, I don't think that the censorship should be that harsh, and again, B, I also do not think that they should be the sole representative of the Nepali films. I wouldn't want that either. I like to thank my Nepali audience extremely from the bottom of my heart, because it is because of them, it is because of their cooperation and their support that we have been able to make this journey throughout these years. Even my personal journey of 25 years would not be possible without the audience.